All right, everybody, how y'all doing? And welcome back to Three and Out with the Dolphins. Your host Ron here as I go over scores and highlights and stats of the Miami Dolphins game against the Washington Commanders. Yes, Dolphins put a spanking on them. Them boys was in throttle control when the boys came out out the tunnel. Them boys said, "Let's do this." Them boys put a massive spanking on them. I mean, 30-point deficit. Them boys didn't look back. Yes, as the Dolphins spanked Washington Commanders 45-15. All right, let's go over the points. First quarter, Dolphins in cruise control. Yes, sir. Dolphins was in cruise control as Miami scored 17 to Washington 0. Second quarter, Miami scored 14, Washington 7. Third quarter, Miami scored 7, Washington 8. And in the fourth quarter, Miami 7, Washington 0. And it was just nonstop. Tua, Hill, Mostert, Chain, them boys was in cruise control. And you cannot stop a team that is focused and they was on the field to do what they had to do. Yes, it was a team effort. It just wasn't on one person's back. It was a whole team effort. Now we lost one of our linebackers. I hope he's doing good. I hope the injury is not serious. One of his own players took him out as they tried to stop one of the players from getting a touchdown. But just like I said, I hope it's not too serious. Yes, Baker. Them boys was relentless, but one of the defensive backs accidentally crashed into Baker leg, kind of bending it awkward. Bent his knee a little awkward. So I hope everything is good to go with that. But when you throwing your body around like that especially in the NFL, concussions, injuries, you're into the plague. And yes, it is hard to stay healthy through a whole complete season playing football. All right, let's go over the stats. Tua Tago had 18 to 24 for 280 yards, 2 touchdowns. Mike White came in the game to relieve him because Mike Dennis said, "You know what, Tua, you can just sit out. We got this." Mike White had 1 for 1 for 3 yards. On the rushing, Devon Chain is back, baby. Yes, little man is back. Our little fast, quick running back is back. As he came in and did 17 carries for 73 yards and 2 touchdowns. Ooh, yes, sir. 2 touchdowns. Raheem Mostert, 11 carries for 43 yards and a touchdown. Jeff Wilson Jr. came in the game for 4 carries for 11 yards. And Tyreek Hill had his little wide receiver screen, whatever y'all want to call it. He had ran the ball 2 carries for -4 yards. Total of was 34 carries for 123 yards and 3 TDs. Yes, our chain is back, baby. Little man is back. And he say, "I am not going to be stopped." Now, when they had rushed him back in the Raiders game, he re-injured that knee, set out for the Jets. And McDaniel said, "We will monitor your activity day by day in practice." And McDaniel said, "You know what? Our chain ready to go." Yes, he did. He said, "I am ready. Let's do this. Let's go." And 17 carries for 73 yards. 2 touchdowns. Ooh, but wait till next week as we play Tennessee Titans. Monday night. They're going to release little buddy. And he ain't going to be having it. Alrighty, on the receiving. Tyreek Hill had 5 receptions for 157 yards and 2 touchdowns. Yes, that Tua and Hill duo is just relentless. I mean, Tyreek had 2 long bombs from Tua. Caught the defensive back slipping. And Tua just aired it out. 2 long TD bombs. Yes, sir. And this is duo just keep coming strong and strong. But like I said, it's a team effort. And when I say team effort, that means everybody was included. Jalen Waddle had 5 receptions for 52 yards. Devon Achane had 3 receptions for 30 yards. Julian Hill had 2 receptions for 23 yards. River Carcap had 2 receptions for 16 yards. Raheem Mostert, 1 reception for 8 yards. And Alec Ingle, 1 reception for -3. Suck. But we just use Ingle as as a power dive and blocking. That's all he is good for. On Washington side, and Sam Howell played one hell of a game today with a powerful, strong, relentless defense. Sam Howell completed the ball 12 for 23 for 127 yards and a touchdown. Correction, no touchdown, but he threw an interception. Yes, that interception came off Van Hinkel, who picked it off and did a quick pick six. Yes, that defense was after him, swarming strong, swarming heavy. But Sam Howell did play good. He really played good. He averaged at 5.5. 1 interception. He was sacked 3 times for 20 yards lost. So, it's not that bad. A rookie quarterback coming in, leading the Hounds after their main quarterback went down this year. On the Washington rushing game, it's not bad. It's just balanced. Brian Robinson Jr. had 7 carries for 53 yards. Antonio Gibson had 10 carries for 35 yards. Chris Rodriguez Jr. had 7 carries for 29 yards. Sam Howell had 4 carries for 21 yards, giving a total of 28 carries for 138 yards and 2 touchdowns. Yes, Sam Howell had 4 carries for 21 and 2 TDs. Them boys were thumping it. I mean, we could have stopped it. Defense could have stopped it, but Sam Howell did his thing. And when you go ahead on there, you get lost in the coverage like that, like Sam Howell did. So he used his big boys to help him out in the end zone, and they did. A quarterback keepers the stuff in the end zone, and he ran the ball in for a good 14-yard carry inside the end zone. So yeah, that's pretty good. So Sam Howell did his thing, but it just wasn't enough against that Dolphins defense. On the Washington receiving side, it was balanced. Curtis Samuel had 4 receptions for 65 yards. Antonio Gibson had 4 receptions for 37 yards. Jahan Dotson, 2 receptions for 23 yards. Cole Turner, 1 reception for 2 yards. And everybody else was 0 for 0. Not bad. But just like I said, the Dolphins was in damn cruise control, and you cannot stop a team that is in cruise control. They came out the tour. Tua was able to step up and still hit his targets. Wow. Nobody can stop Big Daddy from finding his targets. Alrighty. Our leaders. Passing yards to Tago Viloa had 18 for 24 for 280 yards and 2 touchdowns. Sam Howell had 12 for 23, 127 yards, and 1 interception on the rushing end. It was all our chain, baby. Ooh, Big Daddy is back. He is back. 17 carries for 73 yards and 2 touchdowns. Brian Robinson on Washington had 7 carries for 53 yards. And on the receiving, the dynamic attack, the air attack is just relentless. And you cannot stop that. When you got a relentless air attack, ain't nothing you can do. Nothing you can do unless you're going to go ahead and blitz Tua all day long and he's going to hurt you elsewhere. But that Tyreek Hill and Tua connection just nonstop. Tua hit him twice deep. 2 touchdowns long, strong. And it was gone. Yes, sir. Tyreek Hill had 5 receptions for 157 yards and 2 touchdowns. And C. Samuel had 4 receptions for 65 yards. No touchdown. Team stats. Just like I said, Miami was in cruise control all day. Total yards. Miami, 406 total yards. So Washington, 245 total yards. Miami had no turnovers. Washington had 1 turnover. Miami had 20 first downs. So Washington, 11 first downs. Time of possession. This is what I mean. Dolphins came out the tunnel fire. They was fired up, and they could not be stopped at all. Time of possession, Miami owned the clock with 32 minutes and 16 seconds to Washington 27 minutes and 44 seconds. Miami owned the Washington Commanders on their turf in their backyard. And nothing cannot be stopped. Alrighty, who do we got up next? On Monday, December 11th at 8:15. Yes, we got the Monday night action. Monday night action as we play them Tennessee Titans in our backyard. In our backyard. That's right. I said it. In our backyard at Hard Rock Stadium at 8:15 on Monday night. Ooh. And it's on and popping. Next up, we got the New York Jets. We play them again. And we got them Cowboys. Ooh, that's going to be a good game with Des Prescott come into town. Yes, the New York Jets come in our backyard. Ooh, but we got two good games coming back to back. And always, we got week 17 as we go to M&T Bank Stadium and we are in Baltimore Ravens' backyard. On Sunday, 12/31, New Year's Eve day, baby. And to be told, we got them Buffalo Bills in week 18. So yes, that is all the final wrap up for 3 and Out with the Dolphins as we get ready to host them Tennessee Titans on Monday night in our backyard. Ooh, and I know they're happy. It's hot. It might be a little cold that day, but it ain't gonna phase through because Tua will come from Alabama. And we know them boys, Marstret, a chain. Them boys are a cold-bound team. Yes, Hill played in Kansas City, so you know it was cold this day up there. And as I always say, let's bring it, baby. Now, y'all tune in next week on Monday Night Football as I go through the scores and highlights of Week 14 as we face some Tennessee Titans. I want to thank y'all for watching. If you like the channel, subscribe. Hit the like button if you like the video. And like I always say to my fans and everybody out there, your boy Ron is out.